Have you noticed the radical change in some people when they stop drinking? I've recently witnessed this transformation with several people I'm close to, and so it's very much on my mind. These weren't people who I would have identified as alcoholics, though I am starting now to lower the bar. A family member who used to drink heavily but only on the weekend is now so much less irritable and anxious, and so much more easygoing. We're no longer getting into crazy fights. They say that they feel so much happier, and it's very apparent. A close friend used to have 2 gin and tonics every night after work. They struggled with insomnia and anxiety for years and eventually started taking medication. When they stopped drinking, their sleep improved, their anxiety disappeared, and they no longer needed medication. They also became much more receptive to the spiritual and magical side of life, and I feel much closer to them than I ever have in the past. A third person, someone who I know less well, was remote and disengaged whenever we met. I actually thought that she did not like me. I recently ran into her and was astonished by her transformation into a warm, talkative, and open woman. She shared with me that for years she had drunk a bottle of wine every night, but now has been sober for 2 years. I imagine that she had been depressed and poisoned by the alcohol. There's increasing evidence that even a small amount of alcohol can harm our health. Yet drinking is so deeply ingrained in our culture. The 2 women who I know well both describe the intense social pressure upon them to drink that at times they have felt lonely and alienated for choosing not to. As a practitioner, I recommend that my patients completely abstain from alcohol except on special celebratory occasions like a birthday or holidays. Alcohol is inflammatory. It's a depressant. It disrupts sleep and causes anxiety and undermines healing. I believe it causes enormous suffering in our culture, and I'm an advocate for really limiting its use.